Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in this week to Thisgeorgiaclay. So this week I'm super excited. I am partnering with Cricut. I am redoing my pantry, getting it organized. So you'll see I have a lot of different storage bins and storage organizers to get that project underway. Right now we're just going to organize it, but eventually in the fall we will do a complete remakeover of our pantry, taking out those wire shelves and just making it more custom and putting that, again, this Georgia clay sprinkle on it. So let's go ahead and get in the vlog. So before we get started, we need to declutter. So I'm gonna show you my pantry. Usually when you see me in my kitchen, I try to keep this door closed, but this is real life. All right, so here is my pantry space. As far as the storage here and the racks, they're not bad. I mean, I have 4 racks. I have lots of places to put things and items, but it's just a clutter in here. Usually I try to keep chips up here at the top, bigger items and bulk items from Costco, and then cereal and things here. I finally got some bins to put the cereal properly, but they have been holding out. I had these from Costco before, just the XL brand, and they're good for keeping things vacuum packed. So let's go ahead and declutter all of this, and then we'll go ahead and put it back. So when I started decluttering the pantry, I found that it was easier to keep everything that were similar items within the same space. So I would group them all together, and then that way, when it was time to put everything in the bins and in the cubbies that I had, it just made it easier because I knew what I had and also everything that needed to go within that certain area. Another thing too is I was checking all of the expiration dates as well, so anything that was expired, that gave me a chance to clean out and throw those things away.
Feeling like home, but should it be like this? Locked up in your dome, you know I fight for you. What do I? Every time you call my name, what do I? You're whipping me into madness. I try to lay low, but I can never stay away from you. What do I? We can't stop it, so I keep on rolling in silence. So I keep on rolling in silence. I find myself apologizing when you've started it. Why? Under a spell, I really wonder how did it come to this? Go see my friends, but then I realize they're all your friends. Is this who I am? You see me running around in circles, feeling so sweet, but should it be like this? I'm loving the heat, I think I'm losing it. What do I? Every time you call my name, what do I? You're whipping me into madness. I try to lay low, but I can never stay away from you. What do I? We can't stop it, so I keep on rolling in silence. So I keep on rolling in silence. Is this really healthy? Maybe I need therapy, yeah. Red carpet for you, let me hold your bag. I'll carry your shoes, I think I've lost it. What do I? Every time you call my name, what do I? You're whipping me into madness. I try to
So these are the XL brand that I got from Costco. I believe a 9-pack at the time they were on sale was $49.99. So I purchased these when we first purchased the house, and I kind of haven't utilized them in the way that I wanted to. I knew I wanted to organize the pantry, but I just haven't gotten around with it. Of course, with all our DIYs, this has kind of been on the back burner, but now it's time to get organized going into the summer and fall months. So that's what we're doing. So all of these ones, I just wanted to make sure I gave them a good clean over, let them air dry, and then we can use them in the pantry. So the good thing about these bins is I love that they're see-through and clear, and there's no labels. Now you can purchase labels, but sometimes with the labels it can get costly, and they don't say exactly what you want the label to say when you're personalizing each of your containers. So that's where Cricut comes in. Cricut is a smart cutting machine that allows you to create personalized projects with hundreds of materials. It works with software called Design Space that comes free with your machine. This is where you can create your project and browse from hundreds of images and fonts. Once you've created your design, Design Space will send it over to your machine to cut. We all have the gift of creativity, and Cricut is an amazing tool to help you express it in whatever way you feel. Not only can you make signs and labels, you can also make custom shirts like Thisgeorgiaclay, one you might have seen Matt and I wearing in some of our videos. Yep, Cricut can do that too. Check out the description below for your coupon code to save 10%. So that's my first label, first time doing it. I would have to say that I struggled in the beginning, but I finally got it. But it's really simple. As long as you follow the directions, it's pretty self-explanatory. It'll tell you each step what to do. Make sure that you get the correct label sizing that you want. You can change the font and change the text style and the size of the font as well. And then I think the hardest part is just making sure that you try to put the labels on as straight as possible. So I think this one is pretty straight. We'll go ahead and try it again on the other one. So now that we have all the labels made, go ahead and set them up. Alright, so I went a little Cricut crazy, and now I have all of my labels from my beautiful bins so everything can look organized and neat and just presentable. I'm loving how it looks in the pantry. We did a dry fit, but I went a little crazy and made a personalized bowl for my daughter Leah. She loves popcorn. She eats like every single day, and so I bought her her own personal popcorn bowl, just $3 from Target, and then made her name on here so everyone knows that this is Leah's bowl. So finally that everything is labeled and I have enough bins. I think I went bin crazy, so I have too many, but that's okay. I'll find another place for them somewhere else in my home. But I'm tired of the chaotic mess that's here and I need to finish up dinner. So let's go ahead and put everything back. So when placing the items back in my pantry, I didn't have a significant order of how I wanted to do things. I think I was starting to put stuff back in and then I decided to move some things around. But one thing was clear is I wanted the kids to have their own separate area of the pantry so that way they're not messing with the things that I need from day to day and they know exactly where to go to get the things that they need. So that was pretty much my focal point, was making sure that everything that mom needed was right where I needed it to be and should stay there.
You got a lot of exes, but none of them know you better. The stories you've heard could be you and I. Hey, let me explain, get to the reason why it's not us. You know there's no one else than me you trust. You know it's truth deep inside. Won't you let it go? Sick and tired of seeing you in pain. Your head's in a haze. Won't you lean on me? I'll catch you if you fall. So take a leap of faith. Your fixed ideas clouding up your mind. Won't stop until common sense applies. The sun illuminates ahead. Need you to let go. Side while you tumble way below the waves. Undercurrent pulls you in. I try to guide you out to calm waters. Just give me your word. Oh, we gotta let go.
Alright guys, so come inside my pantry. It's all organized now. Thank you so much, Cricut, again for getting me organized, and I love my Cricut Maker. Being able to put my own labels on here and customizing it exactly to fit my needs, which is great. So I really appreciate them. And as you guys can see in the previous shot, you know that I had a lot more groceries than what I currently have now. I have a 16, 14, and 10-year-old, and they're home on, for the summer, and they are eating us literally out of house and home. So I need to go to the grocery store because my pantry looks like I don't care about the kids. Really need to get it fully stocked again. Another thing that I wanted to mention is I found this command hanger for a broom so you can put in your pantry. So I get tired of the broom just sitting like against the wall. It does cause for like rubbing and friction, and it tears up the wall. So I found this at Walmart. It was about $8, and you just unpackage it. So with this, on the back of it, it comes with 2 command strips. So you just put the command strips on here. Do that really quick. I didn't see if it was centered or level. You know how you are. Perfect. So I love that it keeps it off the ground, keeps it nice and neat, and everything has its place. So I just wanted to go over where I got some of the items. So for these plastic bins, again from the XL line, I got those from Costco. They were having a sale on their 9-piece set. It was about $49, I believe, and I purchased that before we ended up moving into the house. And then this right here for the can holder, I got it from Home Goods, and surprisingly it was pretty cheap. It was only $5.99, so I got that. I also got this here where I can just organize all of my seasoning packets. We named it Flavor because you need that flavor. And I got that as well from Home Goods. These containers here, surprisingly, I got them from, what's it called, babe? Dollar General. I've never been into a Dollar General until recently this weekend, and I was able to find these. They were only $1.25 each. Wasn't bad whatsoever, and they're pretty big to be able to put all of the things that I needed to utilize it for. This one here I got from Target. It's part of the Home Edit collection. Let's see here. This container here with the odds and ends that I'm putting all of our saran wrap and foil, things like that. I got this from Walmart as well. these here, I do want to have that. If you guys have seen on Amazon, they have that divider. It's bamboo. It usually goes into the drawers and has like your Ziploc and all of the labels for your bags, like your gallon, your sandwich bags, things of that nature. So eventually when I do a full kitchen organizing video, then I'll move those to their proper space once I order that. Also, I got this as well from Target, I believe, and it's just a soda dispenser. It holds 12 full cans of soda, and it's just for the kids, and I tried to organize everything for them. So on this side of the pantry is all of the kids stuff. Down here I got these from Walmart as well. In there there's chips that they've opened. My kids have a tendency of opening chips without finishing the other bag, so we're working on that. Here again, just some snacks for them. I put the leftover cookies that we have here in this cookie jar for them. Looks like somebody's been working on that. It was full last night. So yeah, so the cookies are here. Then there's snacks, just different kind of snacks like fruit snacks, Leah's popcorn, of course, some brownies, things like that, fruit snacks, mac and cheese. My kids do love these little mac and cheese, so I do have that in there. And then noodles. My youngest one had, I don't have a TikTok account, but she loves TikTok, so she showed us, I guess there's this ramen craze with mayo and ramen. Surprisingly, it was pretty good, but when we tried to like get all the legit stuff and make it, it was not that good. So we will try it again another time. But we have like so much ramen just because of that ramen hack, and I don't know, she made it one time by herself and it was really good, so we tried to duplicate it, me and Matt, and it was not that good. So anyhow, the cereal containers are here. They were full. Look at this. Now I have to go buy it. I don't even know if they have breakfast for the morning, but I have to have some oatmeal. They love oatmeal, so I have plenty of oatmeal. Another thing as well, I used to have this firewood container on our guest room bed, but it just didn't, I didn't have anything to put in it. I was gonna put some throws in it, but it just didn't make sense. So now I have somewhere to put it. So any of our bulk items from Costco with our paper towels will go in there now. So it has a new home. And I think that's pretty much it where I've got everything. On the clear bins here, so this one for the oatmeal and this one for the noodles, I got those from Target as well. So a pretty good mix of different items that I got. As time progresses and more food that we have, we'll add more containers, take containers out, rename containers as well, because it is removable vinyl, so you can remove them if you need to. So I do like that. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week to Thisgeorgiaclay. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, share it with a friend, and we'll see you guys next week when we'll actually be outside. Bye guys.